Gear Solid 5 on the agenda for this evening. We just finished detaining the White Mamba. That little dude was tough.
But what else can we do? We've taken away his weapons and banned him from using his nom de guerre.
That little cat was
Apparently his
quick.
real name is Eli. He must feel like we stripped him of his whole identity.
Cunning.
We'll let things simmer down. I put a guard on him for now.
Name is Eli.
Still, the question is, who is he? Where did he come from? And how has he survived?
He's still not talking.
No, he won't say a word about himself. But you know,
Yeah, I wouldn't
it
talk
looks
to
like
us
he
either.
speaks English. One of the deck crew called out to him in English, and he said something back. He just lost it all of a sudden, started mouthing off at the guy in perfect English. He wasn't stringing together words he picked up somewhere.
So English is his mother tongue.
He could be from the east, or the south, or maybe even further north or south. English as well as...
Was it broken English? Infiltrate rivals, FOB. Start off, try infiltrating your own FOB as training. Deploy the FOB for training. The FOB will not take any damage during the training. Alright, let's try it out.
Established in countries all across the continent. It's rooted in Africa like a weed.
Deploying.
I guess we're solo on these. But you can't have any help. You have to go in it alone.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Map has been updated.
I'm until surrounding waters are blockaded. I don't think we're supposed to jump off just yet.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh, that's just a decoy. Those are just decoys.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
So we're supposed to be sneaking.
Be careful down there, boss.
Uh-oh. 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 That was a very bright young man. Uh-oh. And dude's like running back and forth. Ah, great. Found him. Yes, yes. We're supposed to be sneaky.
I got him!
shots. Why wouldn't that open? Is it because we're under alert status?
Caution, rain approaching.
Where we're supposed to go? See where they're all shooting. Alright, who's left?
Give me support!
Shouldn't be that many left.
Infiltration successful.
Alrighty. Depending on
Mission list updated.
what their defense is. Online mode, you can make use of more GMP and resources. You can access both your offline inventory and online inventory. In addition, certain online only products and services can be utilized with your online inventory. Also, you cannot make use of your online inventory in offline mode. The amount of GMP and resources in your possession is sometimes displayed as a combined total of your offline inventory and online inventory, sometimes displayed individually. In offline mode, values displayed do not include your online inventory.
Weather will clear shortly.
Main precious metals we have. Wow. How much materials we have? We have 539 black carrots. $453, 68, 51, 185. We have 8 of those. We have 5 of these. $25,000 common metals. Get your stock.
Please specify a project.
Look at all that GMP we have. That's amazing. Air-to-ground rocket launcher. Air-to-ground guided missiles. High operating costs. Anti-air countermeasure flare device and light intense bursts. Building the heat of the helicopter. security devices.
Please specify a project.
Infrared sensor intruder system that uses the infrared beam. Detects any individual touches them. Allow to use the tilt sensor. Remembers the positional angles of a protected object and sound the alarm. Surveillance cam. Buddy
Please
equipment.
specify a project.
Sniper rifle customized by Quiet. Fires tranquilizer rounds. Subsonic speed. Make custom walking gear. Expander allows for more ammunition to be carried for the sub-weapon. Multiple barrels, storm bullets, unparalleled rate of fire. Okay, that's for your walker. Sniper rifle customized by Quiet. Fires tranquilizer rounds at subsonic speeds for improved accuracy. Name Guilty Butterfly. What? Take it, take it. You'll need some different type of different gear for.
Please specify a project.
Fire speed is nice. Impressed. That's a grenade launcher.
Development project has been added. Development project has been added.
Condition the noise dampering soils that eliminate sound of footsteps. This suit emits waves to reduce damage and FOB prevents your body heat from being detected. Keep your body from being detected. Standard sneaking suit.
Please select a mission.
Assignment from the president of a minor South American nation that has just shifted to civil government. A group of generals displeased with an adoption of democracy have plotted to assassinate the president and have hired OE to achieve this end. Both snipers and covert strike squads are expected to be employed. Prevent the assassination. Protect the president.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
Heading to Central Africa. Should be able to hold more than just one piece, don't we think? $30, $180, $40. To be able to get. We need to develop some machine guns. That is what we need to do, develop some machine guns. Special blend heightens awareness for a limited time. Okay. Got all of our tools together. Items, primaries. I thought we got a new fit for her. I guess not. The other one's not ready yet.
Deploying.
So we're extracting 2 civilians. Much love to the 3 followers following us. We're trying to get to 100 likes. So if one of you watching could go ahead and snag that like button for us, we greatly appreciate
The
it.
targets are civilians. 1 male, 1 female. Apparently they're specialists
1
sent
male,
out there to
1
investigate
female.
infectious diseases. They were frequent visitors to that devil's house at Nzoya. If you recover them, we'll finally be able to get first-hand accounts of what's been going on in that place.
Telling you, Kojima is one of the best game devs out there.
Not this been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post. Watch yourself.
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
That looks like the target.
So, here to save me. I was called here to transport and set up equipment at a medical facility and examine the patients there.
CPR is Lucieva. Zag verloren vijand. Speed laatste punt van contact.
Alright, target extracted. Now extract the remaining target.
Marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Thanks.
The map has been
Please save me.
updated.
You need to help her.
You've come to rescue me. I was asked to show that man around here. Dangerous work. I hated every second. Wish I'd said no, but I was the only one on the team who spoke English.
Amazing, boss. Getting both prisoners out in that situation.
Mission
Great
info
work.
has been
Now
updated.
exfiltrate.
Caution, rain approaching. Marker placed.
Ze hebben de zullen twee. Die vijand is weggekomen. Ons gaan hem luisteren.
Development extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been development complete.
Sylvia, de zullen zes.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Development complete. Please select a landing zone.
Visuele contact verloren. Keer terug naar laatste bekende positie. Over.
Support helicopter requested.
Weer uitkijken, maar die erg op en weer gaan. Uit.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete. Warning!
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, we placed the 2 targets in quarantine. They don't show signs of anything, but we'll monitor them just the same. If they had access to the Devil's House, I doubt they were sent there by some health organization. Cypher used them, and would have eliminated them eventually. But we'll protect them here. They've agreed to that. After all, we helped them out of the country as promised. The mission's complete. But boss, they've been behind the curtains at Ngumba. They examined the patients there nearly every day. They told us the patients were being made to listen to voices on tape. But the male target added something interesting. He said he doesn't know what was on the tapes because there was no English version. Of all the voices that were shoved down those people's throats, English wasn't one of them.
Boss, staying on the battlefield that long will have a negative impact on your health. Why not head back to Mother Base for a shower once in a while?
The boss is back. Let's go refuel and load up on artillery.
We're good to go, Chief.
What's the matter?
Stop this! Now!
What the fuck, you freak?
Give me a hand! Hold her still! Dismissed.
Payback for how they treated her?
Doesn't explain the others. She had every chance to kill them. Tight security on her cell. This happens a second time. There won't be a third.
Boss, about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results.
Marker placed.
What's up, boss?
You have arrived at your destination. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Please specify a project.
Squad still hasn't made any moves. It's got me thinking.
What?
If you took her on a mission, she might break her silence.
You want to let her out?
Sure. Make her no different to the others. Everyone you pick up works for themselves, right?
But her...
I say work with her. See what happens. I wouldn't ask this of anyone but you. On missions, I'll make sure we have someone observing from a distance, and she won't be allowed access to all of the base. As for Miller, well, sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. The best part is, hiding is her specialty. If no one sees her leave the base, the staff will be none the wiser.
And if she gets away?
If that happens, you'll have to take care of her. But I have faith in you, boss. I think Quiet sees something in you.
It's a big risk.
But it's for the good of all of us. And besides, you can't deny her talent. Her unique skills and abilities would give you a hell of an edge out there.
I'll think it over. Boss, this contract comes from the Umbelli rebel militants. That's right. That general's fighters. Recently, one of their child soldier platoons staged an insurrection and split from the main group. Thing is, they took a hostage with them. The general's brother. His number 2. The contract is to extract both that prisoner and the leader of the renegade platoon. The message reads, I love my brother. You must bring him back to me alive. It also says this about the leader of the child soldiers. He is an excellent soldier. I want to persuade him to rejoin the ranks of the righteous. Sounds a little too forgiving for the man who ordered those kids dead at the mine. I wonder what kind of persuasion the general has in store. With that in mind, here are your objectives. First, rescue and return the general's number 2 as requested. Second, extract the renegade leader, and we'll keep him at Mother Base. In other words, extract both targets out of the region. Good luck, boss.
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Umbelli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
Arrived at your destination.
Ngeke zola kabrove.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There he is. Commander. Extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Child soldiers. Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage, or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put them down gently.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
It's no good, boss. Attacking like that won't cut it. Aim somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon.
You have arrived at your destination. Guard post captured. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. You have arrived at your destination.
Quiet.
squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Squad. On station at LZ.
Marker placed. Support hub object has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You gonna extract him?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
High ground. Looks perfect for reconning the village.
Please select and supplies requested. You have arrived at your destination. Supply drop complete. You have arrived at your destination. Development complete. You have arrived at your destination. Clouds approaching. Plant expansion complete. Unit function added. Development project has been added. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Caution, rain approaching.
That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction. Get him out by chopper.
The map has been updated. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
General
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived.
Good work.
at the base.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon, and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's #2 instead. And as for the #2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be #2 or #200 for all I care. Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list.
closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. It'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. All I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them, and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Select unit. Staff assigned. 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 Select unit. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll
has been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has select unit. Staff
All right.
has been
We'll
select
quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has been
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been select unit.
All right.
Staff has
We'll
been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you
select
figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been select unit. Staff has been select unit.
All right.
Staff has been
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll
Select
quarantine the staff you specified.
has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff has
We'll
been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you
Select
figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Class. Select unit. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has been
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has
Did you
been
figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantine. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantine. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Has been
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
Alright.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
Alright.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Caution, rain approaching.
Incredible, boss. Thanks to you, the number of new victims has plummeted. And the common point between the infected. Is it really possible for a disease to spread because of that?
Select unit. Select unit. Staff assigned.
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shabani and the others to Nzoia Badia Bulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Boss, there's a target on the run somewhere on the Savannah. Your job is to find and eliminate him. He's a logistics officer for the PF known as Rogue Coyote. On the side, however, he colluded with the Buta regime, abducting people from Mbeli villages and supplying them as slave labor. That's right. He's a human trafficker. His victims ended up all over the place. Brothels, black market, organ trade, diamond mines. And he was the one who sent Shabani and the other kids to the Devil's House. But then an Mbeli rebel group finally added him to their hit list. The target decided it was time to quit, and now he's trying to leave the country. If he makes it back to his country, he'll be no more than a civilian, and he'll avoid facing a court-martial. Like so many other war biz junkies. I'll bet he plans on enjoying a new live finance with his blood money. The client's order is to take him out. How you go about that is up to you, boss.
Mission accepted.
The target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the Savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Tati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
find that intel file, it could give you a lead on him.
outpost captured.
HK, dis CP. Ons het die fans ingetrek, maar kontak verloor na kruisvuur. Vyand kan nog iewers naby wegkruip. Adviseer vak saam mee. Hoor.
Marker removed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Clouds approaching. Extraction arrived at Metabase. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, the target's getting away. complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Please select a land landing zone. Helicopter requested. You have arrived at your destination.
Quiet.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
Please select a mission.
Boss, the intel team's hard at work investigating the cause of that illness spreading through Mother Base. Problem is, a bunch of our agents in the field are still MIA. Progress has been slow, until now. We just got a distress call from one of them. He said he's got intel on the origin of the disease. But the PF in the area got to him before we did. There's been no further contact from him, but we know he's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. There's still a good chance he's alive. We can't afford to let him die. Right now, he's the only link we have to the root cause of the epidemic. Get our man back, boss.
Mission accepted.
of the intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's our only link to the root cause of the epidemic.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
Enemy presence detected. The map marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Report from the intel team. A vehicle has fled the guard post heading northwest.
The target's dead. Mission failed.
The target is being held captive in the guard post on the western end of the mine. Check the VI to see where the target is. That vehicle fast. Where's the target? Has to be around there somewhere.
Detected. The map has been updated.
that explosion? There's smoke. The target's crashed his vehicle. That'll bring the enemy down on him in no time. The target's in danger. Get to the scene of the crash.
Caution, rain approaching. Guard post captured. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target. He's still breathing, but he's in no shape for a Fulton extraction. Can you carry him? That's fine. I'll send a chopper. Get the target to the RV.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Warning!
Mission complete. And the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. team member you extracted was DOA. He kept insisting we listen, right up until his last breath, about the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. Boss, let's make sure his death was the last. It's high time we met this Code Talker.
Mission
Boss,
lost.
you need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select the mission on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Boss, you need to make contact with the Code Talker, the old man who's supposed to know what's behind this infection. The intel team member you extracted was able to pinpoint his location. A forest that stretches across the Angola-Zaire border. The locals call it Lufwa Valley, the Valley of the Lost. The target's in a mansion deep in this valley. A PF is deployed there, but we've also spotted an unidentified group operating in the area. If Cypher developed this pathogen, there's a good chance our target played a central role in that process. But is this their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? Will the pathogen or its cure lead to Cypher? This guy is the key to everything. Boss, make contact with Code Talker and extract him if you see fit. We can't afford to lose any more men. We have to stop this thing.